we thought that we had a chance. We beat them in the past, so we just came in confident. We wanted to set up plays that we usually didn't. So, yeah.
What about your night overall? You know, kind of directing the offense from the setter position. What was working for you guys on offense? How were you able to find some holes in their defense?
Well, every time I try and look for like spots for our hitters, and if I have a chance, if we're in a rally, I try to do my dump. But usually, if we find points, I set them to the right people and say what spots are open for them. But yeah.
What about service tonight for your team? It seemed like all night you put them on their heels by serving it into the back row, serving aggressively. Was that kind of the plan coming in to try to be aggressive with the serves?
Yeah, we always have been an aggressive serve. Like, we've always had an aggressive serve together, but we just go for whoever we did last time, so see what works.
Moving on in the postseason, you'll get a shot on Wednesday against either Sergeant Bluff or Harlan. It's a tough road for you guys here in the postseason. What's it going to take to rattle off a couple more wins and get to the state tournament?
Well, we have to be able to know who we're playing, know the players very well to be able to go past the next pot, go to regionals and regionals 3, make it state. So
I just feel like we're peaking at a really good time. I love the team-oriented ball that we're playing right now, and I love that I see a lot of the stuff that we've been working on in practice is really coming to a head. All those long matches against some of the top teams in the state, you know, might blemish our record a little bit, but I really think they feel confident that, you know, if they can have kills go down against Dike New Hartford and Mount Vernon, some of the best in the state, all classes, that they can make anything work. So.
You talk about the fast start that you had tonight in that first set. I mean, that had to be big for you guys just to jump out quick, early, and take care of them in the first set.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no secret that in our rotation we start right out with our 0-1, Lexi swinging outside, but we also have our best weapon in Tori Carrick from the service line. She is an all-around dynamic force for us. She might not have the flashiest hit, but she is the most consistent back there, and we put a lot of faith in her. I know that when she's back there, she's gonna be good for a big run, and the more points that she scores, the more she feels it, and the more she's moving the ball around. So, you know, it's really a big 1-2 punch for us the way we start. So
a little bit different story in the second set. You kind of battled through the entire second set. I think it was 19-14, and then you ended up winning the set 25-20. What was the difference there in the second part?
You know, I think our kids just don't give up, and we have been in that position a lot this year. Against Lewis Central early when we were down 2 sets, didn't stop that belief coming back. This weekend we were down, I think, 7-12 in a third set against Webster City, who is a great team, and came back, ended up winning that third set 21-19, I think. I just love the confidence in these kids. I have that confidence too. I mean, I took a timeout more just to kind of talk to them and see what was in their heads, but you just never lose faith, and that's, I think, going to serve us really well Tuesday night and hopefully beyond, that it doesn't matter if we're down 5-6 points. There's that belief that we can string together some points, and as a team, lots of people getting in, and I love that.
Quick turnaround as you only get a night to prepare for your next round. What are maybe a few things you want to clean up to make a deep postseason run?
Well, we've been scouting. Of course, ever since the pairings came out, you know, we knew who could be at the other end of each one of those matches, and so we've got some things hopefully up our sleeve that we want to. I'd just like to see our passing as fluid as it was tonight. Keep working on that serve-receive ball, getting our setters a really good look, because we have the offensive power, and maybe more balance even than a lot of teams in our region or in the state. And I'd really like to be able to showcase that and just kind of use some of the things we've seen on film. But you know, I like our heart. We've got a lot of seniors out there that aren't ready for this journey to be over, and they know what it's like to be at state just as much as Sergeant Bluff. So it's going to be a great match. So.